I'm going to go to the end of what we do, which is a gift. I love this, by the way, and I love that you came and hung with me today. And this was a great day.
Yeah,
I would mark today in the win column.
It's awesome,
even without this hang.
Yeah, if you get any sort of skin cancer, I'm going to be pissed.
I mean, I did get a little too much sun today.
Do you wear block?
No, I gave that up.
You look good.
Thank you.
Frustrated.
No, this is the first time I've had a little too much sun in ages. I'm really good at measuring it out.
I almost, at one point, I brought water with us, but I was like, oh, this is how people die.
Yeah, it was so hot today.
So hot.
Yeah, and you were smart to bring the water. I was dehydrated.
I was going to give you some water,
sunburned.
but I didn't know if you were going to be into that. If I was like, do you want some of my water?
Oh, I would totally have.
What a dick.
No, I didn't, but I didn't like, I'm a camel. I like.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I definitely had enough water. And I was like, he's not going to want to drink from my straw.
I totally would have. So I don't know if you know this, but
that thing's still working?
Yeah. I give a gift to my guests.
Oh, yeah.
A vinyl.
You've given me the gift of Richard. I don't need no vinyl.
I've given you the gift of dick.
Yeah, dude. Whenever you said in 2022, you're like, I'm going to start answering the phone. Go for dick.
Go for dick.
That's my favorite.
This was really difficult because I know how much vinyl means to you. I went through so many possibilities and choices. I usually go find something in my lifelong vinyl collection to give to somebody. Which is sometimes difficult for me because sometimes I don't want to part with a certain...
So the vinyl that you give to people comes from your shit?
99%.
What?
Maria Menounos was here just recently, and I wanted to get her a record by a famous Greek artist, but by the time I figured out who I was running out of time. So I went to see what her birthday was. And then I looked up what was the #1 album on the day she was born. When was the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack?
Oh shit, she's young.
1978.
Oh.
And so I have it. I have a copy of that. But I like Maria, but I don't know her that well.
You can't give that
and
up.
I can't give up the one that I took to parties in high school.
Does it say R Marx on it?
Yeah, it's like I think it's like literally a piece of masking tape with RM on it. So I bought a copy of the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack.
Great.
Now, with you, there were so many ways to go. We've had many conversations about vinyl and how much it means to you. So I was looking through stuff, and then I was starting to get frustrated, and then I looked, and there was an album sitting by itself. You know why? Because it's the last piece of vinyl that I bought.
Oh.
I went on eBay because I was like, I want this piece of vinyl.
Shit.
And I'm going to give it to you because I'm going to find another copy of it. But it's just I just feel like it's so right.
Oh my God, I love that you get
this. I bought this for myself, but I'm going to give it to you. It's Rod Stewart's Smiler.
Dude, first of all, the camel toe on the front is exquisite.
There's all kinds of gifts in here.
Dude,
first of all, we're such Rod Stewart.
He's the master.
I mean, look at this.
Oh my God,
dude.
And
you got
Ron's in there.
Yeah. You got Sweet Little Rock and Roller as the opening track.
Oh, yeah. Dude, this is exciting.
You got Sailor. You got Bring It On Home to Me, and You Send Me the Sam Cooke covers. You got Let Me Be Your Car, which was written by Elton John.
Little Dylan.
You don't have this, right?
No.
I was like, I have so many Rod
Dude, this
albums
is great.
on vinyl.
My Rod knowledge is like Faces and then like Hit Rod.
That's why I got you this.
Yeah, this is great.
Because there's some stuff on here. This wasn't one of the biggest albums. I mean, it's respected.
He's such a badass. It's fucking crazy.
And his voice. And
look at how effortlessly cool he is. He's wearing a fucking witch's costume in this.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying? He like literally, and his fucking hammer is right there. It's awesome. The best part about Rod Stewart is that he's, there was a word that I wrote down in my journal, but he just is, he's unburdened by the self-consciousness that makes, this is what I'm saying about artists. When you say things like people look to Rod Stewart, and the reason he's so inspiring is because he's so unmoored from any of the things that most people are trapped under.
Well, first of all, he loves being Rod Stewart.
Well, but even the way he sings, like it's in the lyric. He is what a part of us that we all want to be. And it's not the goofy, like you can clown again. It's like Bono. You can clown on Rod Stewart all you want, but when that guy is fucking on,
yeah,
you wish you had that level of confident. And it's like, it doesn't mean he's that way all the time. It doesn't mean anything, but like he represents this thing. And that's our job as artists for people that can't access that shit. And so it doesn't mean that they don't feel it. They just don't know it.
yeah.
And so it's like, it's the job of everybody. We're exquisite beings. We're like fucking magic. We are fucking blood and bone and like flesh on a rock in meat suits hurling through space. It's like, it's awesome. And we're going to die and we're going to be done. And then we're going to become the fucking something else, right? Our energy is going to move into a tree. And it's like, that's fucking excellent. And most people are too fucking like jammed up to be able to enjoy it, experience it, recognize it. And so it's our job to do the best job we can to fucking show them that part of ourselves. And so that's why I fight with people in the fucking crowd. That's why you get mad at the way the world is. And I'm reaching here, but it's this idea that like, because we fucking dig in. And when we do, it's people need that. And it's our job. And I don't mean like we're better than, that's just our job. It's just like somebody that does radiology. Their job is to look at the fucking, and figure out where the cancer is. Our job is to like dig in and be fearlessly vulnerable so that other people can listen and go, whew, yes. And that is what makes music important.
Yeah.
It's like, that's everything. And this guy is fucking it. I mean, look at that. That's the example.
I had the great pleasure of making a toast to him at a table with his band and friends and stuff like last year. And I made a toast to him at the table and I said, the people who say never meet your heroes never met Rod Stewart.
He seems like the best. I only know through Lionel, and I read the book where he calls cocaine shovel, which is my favorite. I love that. We get that around the house. We have a couple sayings. Shovel for cocaine.
You and I have had so many conversations about other artists or famous people, and our run-ins with them are good, the bad, and the ugly. And this guy, who I really have only gotten to know in the last couple of years, and I consider him a friend, but like the time I've spent with him is like, he's everything I wanted a hero
him to be.
Because I've idolized him my whole life, and he's just the best.
Unapologetically, Rod Stewart.
And I felt like I know that we've talked a lot about Rod together, but it was that this is the last piece of vinyl I bought for myself, and I want to give it to you. Dude,
I'm fucking psyched.
And I'm going right from here to eBay to get another copy.
I love it.
I think you got to take the hat off, because here's the other thing. One of my favorite things about our friendship is sometimes when I'm having a crazy hair day, really crazy hair day, I have I not posted.
Yeah.
I'm having a Matt Nathanson.
I gotta say, does Stamos really have nice hair?
He does.
Well, fuck him.
He does.
We don't have time for that.
He legit does.
Does he? He's handsome too. They could have spread that around.
He's
made six.
too handsome.
They could have made like 150 good-looking people, maybe 1,000. Instead, they made one Stamos.
Yeah,
it's not fair.
I said to him early on, like, do you ever just wake up and just cancel things and just say, I'm just gonna handsome everything in today?
That's right.
Or like when things are like, when you're having a really bad day, do you just go, fuck it, I'm John Stamos?
Oh.